Hello guys, it's Gemma, and we're here doing another Beyblade unboxing. This time I will be briefly off the tripod. Just to show this box, this is the Beyblade X Start Dash sets, so unfortunately the box was too big to have my tripod set up, so I had to stand up for this. Here's what it looks like, flipping this over. We have, of course, the back of the box as well. And yeah, that's it. I'm going to go take everything out of the box, have everything ready to go for the, I guess, more review-like portion of the video. So I'll go ahead and cut the video so I could get to that. Alright, I have everything out of the box now. I do apologize for how awkward this looks. I genuinely just don't have enough space here. But yeah. So you can see here, kind of, this is the Extreme Dash. These are the knockout pockets, or knockout pockets, okay. The pockets where base get knocked out, that was a great terminology. Then back here, if I could move up a little bit, this is the Extreme Dash line. Well, where they hit off of. You can see it going all the way around though, but yeah, this is where they hit off. See kind of the dish in the middle there. And yeah, very, very cool looking overall. So that is the Beyblade Stadium. These clips aren't too bad to get on. The first one took me a minute to figure out, just because I didn't want to like force anything. Once I got that one on, the rest were very simple to put on. The stadium's not too hard to assemble. But yeah, overall the stadium looks very, very cool. I always like clear stadiums, by the way. It looks very cool. I like the black extreme line with the white clips as well. Very nice looking stadium. So yeah, there it is. I don't do battles, by the way, so this is mostly just a collection item, because I do want to have a stadium for collection. And this does look very cool. Yeah, not really a big stadium per se. Like, it's big, but I don't know, for some reason I thought the stadium was just going to be like giant. To be fair, it is still a large stadium, especially with the top part here. There's quite a bit of bulk to it, but yeah. Alright, moving that aside, let's go ahead and fix my spot here. Anyway, I guess the next thing here would just be like the instructions and teaser. I think this is for Night Lance, so you can tell this is a bit older at this point. Next up, we'll get to the launcher stuff. So here's the launcher grip. Nice and blue, like dark blue with some black. Very surprised by this launcher grip. It's actually a decent size launcher grip. So it's not too bad actually. Yeah, it's a pretty good size. I think any kids or even adults are gonna be perfectly fine with this. For me, I don't want to say it's small. I don't know, maybe I would have preferred a slightly larger launcher, but here's the thing, I am very, very giant. I'm like 6'7", I have large hands. Yeah, I mean, this is probably about as good as it's going to get for someone like me, which is fine. I don't have a problem with that, because again, makes the most sense for normal people. But yeah, very nice. I'm very happy that the launcher grip is actually a good size, and that they're easy launcher grips. I know with like DB and stuff, there were launcher grips, but with how the launchers work, it really kind of promoted to not use them, I feel like, and that kind of sucked. Or like the sword launcher was way too small, but anyway. Speaking of launchers, though, here's, yeah, the Beyblade X string launcher, again in a dark blue with a black stripe here. Looks very nice. String, pretty long string actually. I feel like the ripcord launcher feels stronger. I don't actually battle, but yeah. Just kind of give a general overview of the product. I feel like ripcord's probably better. I think I've heard it's better as well, so still a very nice item to have, but I'd recommend just buying the thing on its own when it comes out next month. Unless you want to just start off with Beyblade X and battling and stuff, then probably, yeah, I'd get this set. But anyway, we'll talk about that in a bit. But, so as far as how to lock this on goes, I think it's just like this. You pull this back, line it up, and is that it? Wait a minute, is that really all you have to do? Sorry for going so quiet. I was just so shocked that that works. Wow. Okay. Sorry. Okay. So let me just explain here. I've never been into plastics, but the metal fight launcher, I liked it. The weird thing is like the launcher had like the hook on it, which was fine, but it always just felt a little bit cheap, I guess. And then the burst launchers, they had to pull these things off. It was so hard to get them off. Took quite a bit of force. I remember when I was younger, like 15 or so, I'd unscrew the launcher to get it off, because otherwise it just would not come off. And then more recently, I can get them off normally, but it'd take a lot more force, like way too much force for a launcher grip. And this it just works. It's so nice. Sorry, I just had to take a minute to appreciate that. Okay, I guess with the launcher attached, yeah, this is actually a decent grip. Never mind, I take back what I said about potentially being too small. This is actually a pretty nice grip, I would say. Got a nice grip, can hold it, kind of get the launcher a little bit there as well if I want to, you know, launch. Yeah, very cool, I guess. I guess next, like a bay or something, you just tell it's like a pretty, yeah, it's a decent sized launcher. Anyway, very happy about that actually. Now getting to the bay, which is going to probably be the shortest part of this video since I already have talked about this bay. It's, you know, the recolor of drawn sword. So first up is the flat here. Just a nice blue flat. Got the extra burst resistance right there. Wish this was actually just the regular drawn sword flat. I really don't like this blue on this one. It looks too faded to me. This one's just a nice deep blue that I really like. 360. Covered this thing already, but here it is again. Well, I covered it in the starter video, but yeah. Similar dark blue, but now this part's blue as well, instead of just being completely transparent. And I don't know if I like this one better or not. I guess since all four of them of the originals have the transparent part, I prefer it to be transparent. But if they were all colored, this is probably the way I'd go with drawn sword. So yeah, really, really nice overall. And then there's the drawn sword recolor. It's a clear, well, translucent blue gear chip. I think this is just opaque blue, like the random boosters actually. Yeah, interesting. I probably prefer the original drawn sword to this one, but this is still a very cool one. I like the deeper flame effect here. That's really nice. Let's go put this together and check it out really quick. So yeah, there is a drawn sword 360 flat. The kind of special version. I kind of prefer this one, not gonna lie. I think so. Yeah, definitely. If nothing else, though, I really wish I could just, like, do this. Like, could we have had this? Like, this is being our original drawn sword? Like, imagine... Well, that just looks better to me. I mean, maybe that's just me. I don't know, but yeah, I do prefer the darker blue on this thing. Very cool bay, though, nonetheless. So I guess we'll end off there. There we got the start dash set. What do I think overall? I think this is a really nice set to start off with if you are just getting a Beyblade X. I think getting a stadium, a launcher grip, a bay, kind of everything you'd want. I know this is a little bit old at this point. It's like 2 months old, but yeah, if you haven't got any Beyblade X stuff, this is probably the way to go for a starting person if you just want to battle. If you're a collector like me, probably not as necessary, unless if you just want everything, but yeah, no, this is a really, really nice set overall, and very impressed with it overall. I like the stadium a lot, the bay launcher is nice, I like the drawn sword recolor, and this launcher grip. So nice. I really like the locking mechanism. I took like a minute just of silence to just look at that for how great it was compared to the first one, so yeah. Anyway, that's all for this video though, so really nice set overall. I'm glad I got this, so anyway, yeah, thanks for watching, and bye-bye.